about that, bro. Yeah, how are you, man?
All good, bro. All good.
What you been doing during quarantine? Like, I see you've been working on like, your lives and everything. So what's been going on?
Basically, taking a break, chilling out, playing PlayStation, going on live. Not a lot to do, but yeah. What about
Bro,
you?
So for everyone who doesn't know me, I started this 3 weeks ago, which was to like interview artists and DJs. And I literally just woke up. I was like thinking, you know what, it'll be a nice thing to do, just to get to know everyone's career and how they started, and get to know everyone, like how everyone's getting involved during quarantine. So I appreciate you joining Day Days Live, and then that's when you were like, I want to get involved, and like after that.
Yeah.
Bro, like it's crazy because I didn't even think you would even want to do it. I was thinking, oh no,
Why
you should
not?
join
Why
it.
not? No, why not?
True,
And when I watched
true.
his, I thought, why not do it?
Yeah.
Why not do it?
hmm
It's good to get to know everyone in the DJ scene, everyone's views. So yeah, why not?
Definitely.
And my
So,
phone is on charge.
yeah,
I'm just going to
yeah,
take it off charge so I can lean it.
cool. So
There we
for
go.
everyone who doesn't know what's going on, so I'm just doing an interview Q&A session. So if you've got questions, please put it through to Ruskee as well. But I'm going to ask a couple interview questions as well. So we're going to get straight to it. So
Okay.
Ruskee, tell me, how did you start DJing? How did it get involved for you?
Okay. I was 15 in school. A guy 2 years above me was DJing like speed garage and all that. Vinyl. This was vinyl days. He had decks in his house, and I said I want to come round and have a go with them. I had a go with them. I loved it. My dad took me to like someone's house in Birmingham. They were selling some belt drive decks, belt drive turntables for like £250. Bought them before I went to school. Would get up at like 7, practice.
Yeah.
And then when I started my first set in a club, I was probably 16, 17. It was my sister's birthday party, but it was in a nightclub.
Okay.
That's how it started. And then I didn't start off on hip-hop. I was a bassline DJ when I was 17, 16. Speed garage bassline. Then I had a residency at like 17, 18 at a club called Premonition in Birmingham. It was like on a Friday. A club called Scarlet's. It's a long journey. But,
There's a lot to go through. There's a lot to go through with you. That's the thing.
Yeah, that was how it started. We'll go through the rest, but yeah.
So your first kind of proper gig was which club did you say, sorry? Like
My first gig was at It was a club called Scarlet's in Birmingham. It's now a strip club.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, this was like over 10 years ago, I think. Yeah.
So when I was 10.
It was my sister's 18th, so I would have been 15 or 16 at the time.
Okay. Can I just say she's done a good trim.
Yeah, there's a bit of a bowl here. See the bowl, but I have to like do that, but yeah.
So from doing that, how did you get into did you just start going into other genres? Like, did you start dabbling into other genres, or did you always kind of stick with bassline till most recently? Or
it was 4/4 bassline. I used to listen to like JSGtheDJ. I met someone called DJ Panther. Hang on, there's a red circle. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There's a red circle. Okay, never mind. DJ Panther was like one of the biggest bassline DJs. We met up. I went round his house, and he said, "I'll DJ at my birthday bash in Dudley." And I was like 17, 18, then maybe 19, and I did bassline. Then obviously the scene kind of died out.
Yeah.
And then I did quit DJing for a while. I was then a bin man. I worked at Land Rover. I was getting up like 4:30 in the morning collecting bin bags in like rough areas of Birmingham. 4:30 in the morning till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for like £6 an hour. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's a crazy turn for you in your career, basically.
Yeah.
Going so when did you kind of start doing international gigs?
Right then, what's all this? Hacking still. What's this? You see all them comments?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, let's give it a go. I've been able
Right,
to
cool.
charge my phone now, Buzzy. It was me who sent them in here to charge my phone. I sent them in here.
Right. So let's go with this has got me sidetracked, you know, with everything. Let me get back to the
Take your
sheet.
time. Take your time. I've got
Okay, so what? Yeah. Okay, so what's been like the highlight of your career? Like I know you've done a lot. But
one of the best moments that I did was DJing with Chris Brown in Barcelona, for sure.
wow.
That was one of the best days of my life, definitely.
Yeah.
It was weird because I was told that it might happen. I was like, oh, it might happen, we'll see. I was like, oh, all right, I won't get my hopes up. And it happened. Me, my boy Dan, and my manager, Amish, and Double, their showcase PR, he was booked at Sutton Club in Barcelona, and he needed a DJ. So I took the opportunity to go there. It was supposed to be on the Thursday. He must have missed his jet. So they had to reschedule it for the day after. I was like, fuck, he's not going to come. And he turned up. And literally what happened was he was only supposed to do, like, I think, about 6 songs. But we ended up going for, like, literally over an hour. And he let me play whatever Chris Brown song I wanted, and he just went with it. There was some songs that he wanted to play, like his new songs, but that was the highlight for me. The fact that I'm there playing songs for him, and like mixing as well, not just pressing play. I'm mixing it and everything. Oh, it was crazy, and I was playing songs that I listened to. Not many people know, like only the real Chris Brown fans know. I was playing them, and he'd turn around and look at me and be like, you know this one? Like, it was mad. It was sick. It was a sick experience. Man,
so, because sorry, yeah, carry on.
My manager's in here, big up Amish. He's the one who made it happen. Him and Double, they made it happen. Like, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have ever been able to do that. So,
because we're on this topic, what's your kind of view on being like a tour DJ and an artist DJ? Like, would you want to go down that route if you could, or would you want to just stay as you, being an independent DJ and just get more gigs?
I was thinking, imagine if I was a DJ, you wouldn't earn the money that you'd earn as your own brand.
Yeah.
You'd see a lot more, obviously, in America if you're doing Vegas shows and that would be crazy. But I'd like to be my own. I want to be my own. Not Chris Brown, but I want to be like DJ Khaled. So no, I wouldn't do it. But if you're doing it and your boy is a massive artist, it'd be sick. You know, he can put you on. You can see the world partying, whatever you want to do. You know.
Yeah, definitely. So what's been like your favorite set, kind of, that you've walked away from and you're like, wow, this set was, apart from probably Chris Brown was up there, but like
a solely just me.
Yeah, solely just you.
Wow.
Like you DJing and you walked away and you were like, this is the best thing of it, or like the best gig, or
like the best feeling inside.
Best feeling inside, yeah.
Or I think Ushuaia or Ocean Beach. Ushuaia because I was mad nervous. There's like 5,000-6,000 people, I think, looking at you, and it's legendary Ushuaia. And I just, before I went on, I had to have literally 8 doubles. I had to get really drunk to settle the nerves. And Charlesy was the one who booked me there. Big up Charlesy. And he literally was like, I said, oh, I'm nervous, you know. He said, oh, no, you've got this, man. What do you mean? You've got this. You're the guy in that, blah, blah, blah. I went and done it. And after I was like, wow, this was amazing. And the one time I was a bit disheartened with the set time because I was like one of the first to go on. So what he did was he let me go on before the main event. It was Tiny Temper. He let me go on with him back to back. And he'd be like on the crowd, like, oh, make some noise for DJ Ruskee. And that, it was a sick moment. That was one of the... That for
you was like hot, you know, heart dropping.
That one, and for nerves and that. But the best one was Ocean Beach. Everyone goes there to Ibiza and they think, oh, it's just house music. Yeah. I went there and I started playing like hip hop tunes, like urban tunes, like really urban tracks. And as the years went on and on that I did it every season, it just became
like, a thing for you.
It became a culture thing where Colin would smash it with the house. He'd play a bit of hip hop R&B to the end of his set for me to then go on and do my thing. That is my favourite booking of the summer. Well, of the whole year, Ocean Beach. And the funny thing is, I don't get paid the most for that either. It's not about the money doing Ocean Beach. It's about
exposure and kind of
like
enjoying the crowd as well,
and how it makes me feel, But it's not, like, obviously it's a case where if they could give me more, they would. But because it's like a branded day and the deal that they like, but it's not about the money with Ocean Beach. It's because people are going there anyway, so sort of thing.
So you've DJ'd Malia, Ayia Napa, Dubai. Like, what's been kind of the country that you prefer to DJ at?
When I was younger, I've got to be careful how I answer this. When I was younger, if it wasn't for Ayia Napa, that played a big part in me finding myself as a DJ, where I want to be, where I'm at, and how it made me grow as a DJ. I started playing at a club. I went there, DJ Mystery J. I met him. This is when I started playing, started back DJing again when I was 18, 19. I said to him, I'd really like to come to Ayia Napa, give it a go. And he was like, okay, why don't you come to the Candy Beach reunion thing and meet up with a guy called Dammy? So I went there. It was in London. I went there, give him my mixtape, and he said, oh, okay, come to Ayia Napa. You can meet with the owners and that, and we'll take it from there. So I went there. I weren't guaranteed a job at this time. Literally, I went there, one-way flight. Boom, that was it. Let's hope for the best. They put me on Ice Bar. It's like Club Ice, and there's the Ice Bar above. It's like €20. €20 a night. I was like, cool, don't care about the money, we'll do it. It was like 5 hours a night, €20. And then no one would be in there at first. It was quite quiet, but because it was the owners of Candy Beach as well, Skepta and that, who was booked, or Wiley would be there chilling, just having a drink. And the one day Wiley must have come up to the DJ booth and was like, oh, what's your name and that, blah blah blah. Got to know him and that, and then it started to get busier and busier, the bar did, and then he must have wrote loads of tweets saying, and he said, I want you to be my DJ. I was his DJ for a bit. We did a few shows. He turned up to many shows. There was one show that I was looking forward to, and he didn't turn up to it. But I mean, big up Wiley for that, man. He seems to spot talent early, whether it's DJs, rappers. It was good, man. And then as it gone on and on, the owners were like, it was Finos, man. He's like a second dad to me. He's like the owner of all the clubs. He the 1 year, I think, when my SoundCloud blew up, he literally I said, I want to do my own event at Black and White. He said, we'll have to do Wednesday as the changeover day, the quietest day you can do an event. 2015 it was, or 14, bro. When I got there and I said, we'll do halves on the door. When I started DJing, when the night started, the queue, if you've been to Ayia Napa, it was going round the fucking square.
Yeah. And
he couldn't believe his eyes. He said, bro, what the fuck? I've never seen Black and White like this in years, 10 years plus. He said, what the fuck? So what did you do in the winter? What happened? Look at the queue.
What did you do in the winter?
Obviously, they're not, the family weren't that active on social media, so they didn't know what was going on. I think only the son, Drew, knew what was going on. And they were gobsmacked. They were like, the queue's going around the corner. It's like €20 in. There's like one in, one out. They couldn't believe their eyes. And they were like, I'm so proud of you and that. But I don't know, it's just a lot, so yeah.
So have you ever thought about doing a tour of yourself? Obviously you've got a big following, so have you done tours already?
Yeah, I've done tours. I think DJing all around the UK is a tour, just not an actual tour.
Not an actual tour.
Been doing that for the past 3-4 years, but an actual branded tour, yeah, definitely. I've got a brand now called Legacy. It's like old school R&B. We did that. We took that from. We did Birmingham, Manchester, Newcastle. That was big. We're gonna continue to do that when all this is over. Sadly, we did have one going, but coronavirus stopped it all. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So is that like a brunch thing as well, or
yeah, brunch. Basically, what a lot of DJs do, mainly in the house scene, they have their brand. Let's say, like for example, Jamie Jones. He'll have his brand, Jamie Jones Live Set, and then he'll have his I forgot what it's called. It's at what's it called? It's every Wednesday in Ibiza. Literally, the brand is that big. They don't even have to DJ there. The brand is just the brand. The brand is just there. So, like, you've got two sources of income. Then you could be DJing in London, and you could have an event going on in a completely different city.
Yeah, you know?
Paradise is what it's called.
Paradise. Okay.
Yeah. Like Connor said, but yeah, that's something I'd want to do as well. But what I've been working on for the last year and a half is production.
Yeah.
Production. I've got an engineer / ghost producer, TRC. We've been making music for the last year and a half. We've got about 7-8 unreleased tracks. Some obviously we wanted to come out. Obviously they haven't come out yet. But yeah, that's the thing with getting the artists and stuff together. You get the song made, but then the contract has to be wrote, and then you can release it. You know.
Yeah. So going with the producing, like, how do you see the scene changing? Like, the dynamics are always changing with producers and everything in the music scene. Like, are you seeing it going towards more dancehall, bashment, Afrobeats kind of swing now? Or do you think it's going to go back to your urban kind of hip hop and grime?
I think music is just, at the minute, if it sounds good, it's good. Like, for example, Dave for me is the GOAT in the UK, for me.
Yeah.
He'll make a tune with Burna Boy, and then he'll make a song about, the struggle in the streets, and they'll both be hits. So music, if it's good, it's good. I don't think there's an actual angle to it anymore.
But do you not agree that back in the day, and like maybe early 2000s as well, those tunes are so much better than nowadays? Do you agree or not agree to that?
Say that again, sorry. In what way?
Like, in terms of popping off in clubs, in terms of just like DJing on lives especially, and like in mixes and stuff like that, do you agree that back in the day hits are still, they're never going to die out and they're probably better than nowadays? Or do you think nowadays the hits are actually better than before?
There's songs in the clubs that will never die, like Talking the Hardest, that will never die in the club.
Yeah.
Scraps, One More Chance, that will never die.
Yeah, definitely.
Nowadays, a lot of songs that are made now don't last long. If that's what you mean, they don't last long in the clubs. Like me personally, I probably wouldn't play Keisha Becky in the club anymore.
No, I don't think anyone does as much.
Nothing. I wouldn't now but that was a club banger. But I wouldn't play that anymore because, well, I try not to, but you know,
short shelf life.
They don't have a lot of time scale on them.
Definitely. Yeah, Connor goes short shelf life. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's just like the variety. It's there, but before I feel like there was more. Like now,
I feel now the drill thing is popping right now, but I don't know how long it will last. I'm not saying it won't last, but I don't know how long it will last. I don't get to play the drill that I want to play because, well, I can, but I can't because a lot of people in the club won't know it. I really like the rugged drill where you can play Christian Dior and that, you can play all that, but like I'd love to play like Frosty, County Lines. I'd love to play that.
Yeah, you were playing that last night, isn't it? Yeah.
That is gas. You can't play that everywhere because people don't know it, you know. I mean, I don't mind. The last 10 minutes of my set, I always play what the fuck I want. I don't care.
You just don't care.
Yeah. Like, I'll play whatever I want. Some people will feel, if I've already got the crowd in my hand at that time,
Yeah, of course.
you can play what you want anyway. People will just be like, yeah, cool. What's this? And there's been, most of the time, people are like, oh, what's this song? You know, I like to educate people with new music as well. I don't like just like playing it safe and playing the typical bangers, you know? Like, like there's a song out now, Sammy Bait Lies. It's SVMI Bait Lies. That for me is one of my favourite tracks right now. It's, if let's say Dave made it or J Hus made it, it'd be top 10 banger. But because it's a new artist, it needs to build and grow. And I'm trying my best to build that song. I don't want nothing in return from him. I just think he deserves more exposure.
Have you had any problems with like promoters or managers of a club like during a set where they're kind of going to you like?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I know what you're going to ask.
Yeah, okay, you already know because you've already joined the live before, so you know.
I'm like, where does that even... Let everyone else hear that question. That is a bizarre question. Go on.
Right, so for everyone who doesn't know what I'm going to ask, basically, some DJs have had problems where they're playing the right genre of music and stuff like that, but people are dancing on the dance floor but not by the bar, right? And stuff like that. So have you had any problems with that or not?
You know what? You know what's mad? Scotty's in the live, yes, brother.
Yeah.
Scotty can tell. Scotty will relate to this because he said no, he hasn't. But we both have. Well, I don't know if he has, but Finos in Cyprus.
Yeah.
When I first started, he said to me, "Re, you need to get people buying drinks. You need to get." So that is one way. That is, you could say that is it. But how do I get people to buy drinks? What do you want me to say? 2 for 1 at the bar. Get over to the bar quickly. What do you want me to say?
Like everyone, like to be honest, what everyone else was saying on that live as well, that it's not your job. Like it's not the DJ's job.
I'm not an alcohol salesman. You know, get to the bar. 2 for 1. Have a shot. I'll see you over there, Sarah. Get to the bar. What do you want me to say?
How are you on the mic? Like, are you like, oh, where's my alcoholics in the building, or are you kind of like a little?
Talk on the mic.
You don't talk on the mic. You just do your DJ and that's it.
I have spoke on the mic in black and white in Iron Apple, but I was burst.
You were probably drunk. Let's be real.
All I did was Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Oh, that's all I did.
I feel like the most you've been on the mic is on your lives.
Like, well, you have to, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Tell him
yes, big up Silk. Big up Silk.
Silk, man. Like Silk, when I asked Silk that question, he was like, "What?" Like, he was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Now you know what Silk does the big the yardie clubs where they don't care. They want to go buy drinks. They'll pop.
Yeah.
So he ain't never getting no problems. They're popping champagne, bro, at Rococo. Silk's got it on Smash, bro. Smash.
I know he's got it on Smash.
Birmingham Go. We'll get to that in a minute when you ask me.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have to go ask you now. Okay, right. Who do you? Okay, what DJs apart from yourself you think are popping right now in the Midlands?
Oh, how do you define popping?
Right.
Who I like?
No. Who I know who actually popping? Like everyone's talking about them. Not even if you don't like them, like everyone's talking about them. If you've been to their set,
the trend. Like, who's trending?
Yeah, he's trending right now.
Well, we have to mention the first. It has to be Nathan Dorr, of course. Shaq 5. Now Silk, because his live's popping off.
Yeah, definitely.
It has to be Silk. Silk's price gone up. Continental GT price gone up as well.
Yeah.
Ross, I need to mention these. There's a few. Let me mention them. Scotty B.
Yeah.
Scotty B. Bad boy DJ. And he does big clubs. Clubs I'd love to play at, like Tape.
Yeah, wow. That's the clubs I want to play at. Like, they're like...
Wow.
I would have thought you would have done that. I would have thought you would have done that.
I've done Cirque du Soir, Libertine.
How do you like Cirque and Libertine? Like, do you think they're...
I think Cirque is just a little bit... I think Cirque is just as good as Tape, actually. Not a little bit less. I think it's just as good. I've done Cirque du Soir on Monday. That was crazy. And Future was performing. I had to DJ for Future. That was sick.
I saw that.
Uh, Silk, Ruskee, my manager going forward. Bro, you should be the other way around. Sorry, Amish. Yeah, anyway, other DJs, anyway. We keep going off topic. I'm talking for England. Who else is? But I need to think. Obviously, Colin Francis. But I was thinking Urban DJs, but Colin Francis, obviously popping bad boy DJ who I look up to. His longevity is crazy. His longevity has gone on for years, and he isn't dropping one bit. Not a chance. It's going up and up and up. The bookings, everything.
His brand is crazy. Like, his brand is always going to stay there. Like, yeah, it's always going to be out there.
He's the best at what he does, bro. He's the best at what he does.
Yeah.
Charlesy, obviously he's popping. Obviously Kenny All-Star, bad boy DJ. P Montana, bad boy DJ. DJ Tiny. There's loads, bro. There's loads.
Yeah. So DJs who you like now? Because do you like you? Obviously, there's some that you put. I don't know.
Okay, for me, the best DJ, hip hop DJ that I've heard is Scotty B. Facts. There was DJ Trooper as well. I learned a lot from him. He's a bad boy DJ. Silk is the best DJ, the best urban DJ in Birmingham that's ever been, in my opinion. DJ EZ. Wow.
EZ is just different. That's just like,
ever from the UK.
Definitely.
Ever.
Someone said Danny T as well.
Yeah. Very good DJ. Energy. Big energy. There's loads of DJs from Brum, but we could be here all day. But my the favourites of them, Silk, Scotty B, EZ, Colin Francis, they're my favourite DJs. DJ Reckless as well. He's a very good DJ.
Yeah. Do you think
Max
now,
Denham,
right?
Max Denham.
Max
wow,
Denham.
I forgot Max Denham. Oh my God, as if
there's so many. There's actually, that's what I was just about to say.
Like, how have I not mentioned Max Denham? How? I apologise, Max, if you're in here.
If he's in it, he's gonna take offence.
He's someone who taught me a lot as well.
Okay.
Someone who taught me a lot as well. But obviously, there's so many DJs. Someone said the best DJ in Leeds. Oh, I've got to be careful here because obviously I know a few of them. Shit. Now I'm not answering that one.
You're not going to answer it because he's not going to know. He's going to be like, oh.
There's, I like Noah. I like Josh Weeks. I like
Kieran J. Forgot about Kieran J as well. Like, there's so many. There's so many people.
Mate, he's a Kieran
There's so many people, you know.
Of course, Kieran J. Bad boy DJ. What the?
Wait, hold on. I thought you were gonna say Day Day as well. You haven't mentioned Day Day as well. Like, I was like,
oh, you know what?
I think he's even watching. That's peak as well.
Too many DJs.
If he's watching, he'll be like waiting for it.
Yes, I bet he's like, oh. Yeah, Day Day, big up, bro. Bad boy DJ, Day Day as well. Sorry, man.
Best DJ in Southwest. Oh my God, like you're trying to name the whole parts of UK.
Best DJ in the UK apart from Bomber, I see ya. The best DJ apart from DJs in the UK. Scotty B, bro, has to be. He does stuff that I've never seen.
Yeah, Scotty. I know he's in. Like, I don't understand.
Shaq,
I don't understand.
Hang on, I mentioned Shaq, whoever that is. I mentioned him. He had his.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. You did mention it.
Yeah.
I think he's in as well, but
I'm gonna get bollockings after this. Yeah, Scotty B for me, the best.
Yeah,
technically
definitely
the best.
So yeah, going with that as well. Like, you're obviously quite laptop. You're right with dribbling early, you know.
Yeah, it's all right.
Do you need a bib?
It's all right. So
yeah, with like USB and computer, like, have you had any obviously every DJ has problems with their laptop. Like, which you prefer to use, and like, would you ever go to USB? Like, you know.
I like Serato. The reason why I like Serato is everything's in front of you. It's easily organised. Some people prefer USB because the hot points and it's hard to do all the tapping when unless you've got the Serato mixer, but you can't do it on your laptop. But I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
because it's
definitely.
easy, the samples and that. Everyone has their own way. For me, so right, I was contemplating going on USB in the summer. I was contemplating it. I see Scotty B does USB. He seems to have it on Smash.
Like some of the stuff what you're saying, I just don't get. I'm like, how are you doing this?
Hang on, mate. There's someone asked when I'm next performing.
Yeah.
Ask Boris Johnson.
Us Boris. Yeah, but to be honest,
and then I'll be in the club.
But to be honest, you asked, did you ask Scotty B that question? When do you think, or I can't remember if you asked Scotty B or Silk. I think it was Scotty. You asked him, like, when are we going to go back? So when do you think? Realistically.
Bro. I'm hearing that, like, Cyprus and that are opening and Mali and that are opening in July, but
the problem is we can't, like, we can go there, but we can't come back. That's the problem.
We'll stick to the UK for now. The UK, I would say maybe September, October, man.
Yeah.
If Silk said yesterday, maybe near New Year. That sounds realistic to me, but who knows, man? I know the news yesterday. He said we've gone past the peak, but bro, so many people are still going outdoors. I don't want to get political, but we just have to wait and see. And like they're saying we need a vaccine and shit, but people are saying they don't want to take a vaccine. Yeah,
can't really do much.
Well, that's a good question. Who's the best female DJ? Ooh, I've seen a few. I have seen a few female DJs.
I've heard Soraya DJ.
There's a Monique B from Cardiff. She's a very good DJ. Soraya, I haven't got a chance to hear a DJ properly, but I've heard good things. But Monique B, she's a good DJ.
Oh yeah, Jess Monroe.
Oh yeah, Jess Monroe. She's a very good DJ. Hannah Wants, yeah, she's a good DJ. I'd rather keep it hip hop though with this, because you're an urban DJ. Like, yeah, but obviously you could say there's a lot. I'm hearing about a girl from there was a girl from Nottingham who my boy Stardom mentioned someone from Nottingham. She does like radio and that. Is it Kismet Radio? She was meant to be good. I was going to get her on Legacy. I tried to get Soraya on there. Tiffany Calvert, I haven't heard a DJ. So,
like some of these DJs as well that they're mentioning, they're like more kind of presenters and hosts than DJing. But like I haven't heard Tiffany anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't heard a DJ. I know she presents, but I haven't heard her actually mix, so we can't.
Yeah.
Not that I haven't heard her in a club. She probably is good. Obviously, she's got a wicked brand though.
Yeah, definitely.
What did Silk say? I need to scroll up.
Yeah, I need to scroll up for that. He said you paved the way for a lot of DJs. I haven't seen what. Well, oh, you go.
Yeah. Respect for that. Yeah, I would. With the thing with that was, I think it was just the timing. I think it was the timing. People were doing mixes, but it just, I don't know. It was just something that worked, and it just blew up. And it got to it's always stayed there. Like, for my worth as a DJ, I know it's not there anymore. Mixes, they're not as good anymore, but my brand still stayed there, like credibility wise. So yeah.
Well, okay, so what's your take on DJs? Okay, they're not even DJs, but they're not even DJs. But what's your take?
I read a comment, and you know what I'm laughing at, so we'll carry on.
Oh.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Carry on.
So what's your take on let's say people come out of reality TV shows, pick up a deck and say DJ.
See, you know what you're doing, bro. You know what you're doing, man. We didn't want this controversy. You didn't do this.
I want to know. I did do this. What you? No. Ruskee, I did do this to everyone else.
What do I think of influencers turning into?
Turning into DJs. Or like, not even influencers, just like anyone. Like, let's say they're gym, like they do gym.
Okay, so Ashley Kane did it, but he's actually not. He's actually quite a good DJ.
Yeah, that's a guideline.
Yeah, he's quite a good DJ, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, some of them, obviously, not so good. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. So yeah.
But do you think that's the dynamic of how everything's going though? Because obviously obviously now it's about who you know, and less about your skills and craft.
What? So you're saying that these DJs are getting more credibility than us because they've been on? Well,
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that they're getting, like, if you look at, I'm not even gonna name like the areas, but there's certain areas where they're taking up most of the bookings.
like where though? What clubs are we talking about, bro?
I don't even want to get deep into
like Lloyd's Bar on a Thursday or something like that.
That's a Lloyd's Bar.
I'm not taking this one. I'm not trying to sound like a wanker, but you're trying to.
Someone said during the weekend.
During the weekend. You are
No,
you're reeling me in to say some horrible, nasty shit, and I don't wanna. Okay.
Alright, this is too funny.
Bro, I'm trying to be humble, man. People
looking up to you, man. You can't be.
It's a load of bollocks. Okay. Next question.
That's a Lloyd's Bar, you know.
It's a load of fucking bollocks, okay? And everyone knows it, but they don't want to come across like a wanker to say it. It's a load of bollocks, okay?
See, but you're not even gonna like my next question. That's the thing. Right. So my next question is, do you agree that DJ during this period, obviously, people who kind of see people like yourself and other DJs who are kind of making it big through DJing, do you believe that now they're kind of just jumping on a bandwagon to become a DJ?
See, now, I always defend these people, yeah, because there's a guy from Birmingham, I'm not going to mention his name, but he started DJing, and a couple of people tried to, like, take the piss out of him. Now, that reminds me to when I started DJing in school, I used to be called DJ Russ, not DJ Ruskee. But I did get the name DJ Ruskee from school. Everyone used to call me Ruskee in school. But I started off as DJ Ruskee. People used to try to take the piss out of me thinking, oh, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, you think you're a DJ now. So when people try and take the piss out of the people starting to DJ, that pisses me off because the same people who will take the piss out of you, if you were to ever make it big, they will try and come around you and be like,
definitely.
Remember me? Oh, you think you're big time now? Bro, like, not that isn't from my experience, but that is what people will do. The game is the game, you know. So, yeah, I'm sick of people who do that, bro. Honestly, if you want to become a DJ, become a fucking DJ, bro. Like, who says I have a right or any DJ has a right to tell someone that they're jumping on the bandwagon? We've all been there, bro. We've all been there.
True, definitely.
Like, I'm not even trying to beg credibility for me being humble. It's just facts. Like, it's everyone can try.
I think all of us start.
I'm not trying to beg for acceptance. Oh, look, humble. I'm not. It's facts, bro. Like, if you want to become a DJ, become a fucking DJ.
All of us started like that though. Like, no one kind of believed in it. They kind of thought we're just doing it in our bedrooms, kind of thing. That was it.
Listen. I'll give an example now.
Yeah.
Shaq 5, right? This is what I rate about DJs. The ones who risk it all, who really want to do it. Now, I met this guy. I met Shaq 4 years ago. Yeah, if he's in here, I don't know if he's in here. Yeah, but I met him 4 years ago, bro. Maybe 5. I'm not sure. And one of my close mates, Ashcam, was working with him at Land Rover, and he said to me, he was in Napa at the time. He said, "Oh, can you give Shaq like a set?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll let you know." And he said, "But he'll pay for his own flight and hotel." I'm like, "Right, he'll pay for his own flight and hotel to come and DJ for free?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "You know what? Get him over, bro. It's going to cost him like £600-700. He really wants to do it." He came. Yeah. It was one of his first sets in the club. He was nervous, but he did a sick warm-up set. And from then on, I knew that he wanted to be a DJ, bro. That was when I knew, innit?
Oh, is it frozen?
Your face has.
Yours has as well. I don't know. Is it these hacker things?
Nah, it's not. It's not. We've been going well. We can start up again if you want, or I can still.
Right, yeah, sorry.
Because
like 45.
Might have been the reason why.
No, it was like 45 minutes. But I couldn't save the live. It just stopped. I couldn't save it at all.
Yeah. So anyway, where we was,
yeah,
we was on about Shaq, innit?
Yeah, Shaq.
Yeah, he came. He paid for his own flight and hotel to DJ for free at a warm-up set. That was when I knew that this guy wanted to be a DJ. Some people were like, "Oh, anyone can do that," but then it got to the point where literally he would build, and I'd be pushing him all the way. I really pushed this geezer because I knew how much he wanted it. He wanted it as much as I did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that was when, and then I said, this is what I'm on about with the friends. Now, when I'm on about the friends bit now, he said he wanted to quit his job and take it full time. And his mates, they were being quite negative towards it at work. His workmates, they were saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Why do you want to do that? That's just stupid or something. Or, nah, you'll regret it or something. Just silly, like, it really, like, and now a couple of them people are still trying to come around him. But, yeah. So that's why, yeah.
Definitely. I feel like it's hard. It's a hard thing to get into because not many people see it as a job as well.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Not many people kind of say
of course,
DJs
I understand, but there's a way of wording it to someone. But it's, at the end
course,
of the day, there's a way of saying, I don't think you should do that just yet, bro. Or, nah, you're crazy to do that. Like, you're stupid to do that. Like, when I said to him,
there's no need for it.
Bro, if you want to do it, you do it. You know when it's ready. Day done the same. He knew when it was the time.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, with people who work full-time and DJ, yeah, I understand if they have bills and that. But if you really want to make it to that headline DJ and never have to work and just DJ for an income, the only way you can do that is if you take that risk and take the jump and leave. And
they said had to make that jump.
We all left the same job. How mad is that? We all worked at Land Rover. We all left the same job. Every single one of us, me, Day, and Shaq, we all left our jobs. So,
and that's how you guys are blown, basically, literally.
Well, yeah.
So someone asked before, tips for like DJing, for DJs to start and like to keep in the game, kind of thing. Like any pointers, for beginners
to start and to like get bookings. Best pointers for beginners. First of all, get decks. It doesn't really matter what decks you get. I did used to have this sort of envy against people with controllers, but at the end of the day, you can start on that and then get other decks. And then you see me when I wanted to do bookings. I think it was at Bamboo in Birmingham. I offered to play there for free.
Okay.
I went and played there for free in the side room, the champagne room. Like literally, people go in there to just DJ places for free. That's what I'd take. That's what I'd do. I'd say, can I just do like a warm up set? People might say it's begging it, but I don't think it is. You have to start somewhere. I did it. So yeah. What free tips would you give to DJs right now, even if they're beginners or still in the game, to keep active during this period? Play Call of Duty. Nah.
You're on that every day, man.
It's hard, isn't it? Like, what are you other than Insta Live? What is there to do, bro?
Other than Insta Live?
Other than what do you mean? What do you mean to stay active in this
Like
period?
no, but just like free but also just just tips anyway, like free tips. I thought you meant
in this quarantine.
No, just stay active as well. Like it doesn't.
Stay active. Okay. Do regular mixes. Don't compare your career to anyone else's. That is the main thing. Don't look at another DJ and think, "Oh, he's doing that. Why am I doing that?" I've done that for too long, bro. I've done that for way too long. I was comparing myself to other people, and it was getting to a point where we had secret envy. Not envy. We had a secret issue with each other. Everyone knows who it is. We had this secret rivalry with each other, but now we're good friends. So. I'd be playing in one holiday resort. He'd be playing at another holiday resort, and people would come up to me and say, "Oh, you're better than him." And people probably go up to him and say, "Yeah, you're way better than him." But yeah, everyone knows who it is, and it's yeah.
What's been like your biggest tip or like money wheel up or anything like that? Because obviously Scotty, right?
Not as much as
one was
Scotty
mad.
B, put it that way.
Scotty's one was crazy. But what was yours?
Cirque du Soir that night, when I think Future was DJing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy next to me. There was a guy. No, it wasn't him, by the way. There was a guy next to me in the booth. Arab geezer. There's a table here. You're DJing. There's a table there.
Yeah.
Arab
So
geezer.
on the left of you or the right of you?
Yeah, on the left. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And he must have done 10 bottle shows, and he was defo from like the Middle East, and he was asking for like CB's The Game Is Mine. I'm like, how does he know all these songs? And I think it was like 10K per bottle show, and he did like 10 of them. Yeah. And there's like, he must have spent about 100K easily. Yeah. He had security with him. He had a Maybach outside. It was crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
And he asked for a song, Bum Bum Tam Tam.
Yeah.
But
how do you not know that one?
I know it now.
Oh, okay. Now you know it.
At the time, I didn't know it.
Oh, okay. Like, he asked for that. He actually asked for that.
And he was like, please, brother, play this song. And my boy Black Chew was next to me, and he said, well,
Shaq goes, that's a banger.
He was conversating with him. Black Chew was like, yo, you're going to have to run us some peas, bruv, if you want us to play this. He's from London, isn't he? He's like, I pay. He must have paid like $350 for the song.
$350 for the song.
$350 for the song. But then someone must have played Rockstar Post Malone, and someone must have threw about, I don't even know. I'll put it on my Insta story. It must have been about $1,000 in tenors. Yeah.
Wow.
It was everywhere. And he said, pull it up. All I had to do was pull it. I was going to pull it up anyway. So,
you're going to do it anyway. It wasn't even like, you didn't even need to.
Yeah. But the sound guy next to me, I gave him money as well. Like, everyone got weighed in. And I think the host, I think it was, what's his name? Canadian guy. He's a DJ. DJ Henny V.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
So, Henny V.
So that's what.
But yeah, it was about a bag of sand, but it weren't.
So that's why you like Cirque. So that's why you like Cirque, yeah.
That's what Scotty said. I don't know where he's DJing, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where that was. This guy.
2.5 bags. Where's he DJing? Fucking Buckingham Palace.
It's a Buckingham Palace. I mean, we're all in the wrong job there. You know what I mean? 2.5K. He's just getting.
Yeah.
So, going back to sorry, my bad. After quarantine, obviously we're not sure when that's gonna happen, but what's the plans for you afterwards? Are you gonna kind of pick up where you left off, or are you gonna just properly?
There's bare shows I need to complete that should have happened. The clubs have been really good, to be fair. They want some paid deposits, and they just want to run the other 50% after the thingy. After all this is over, there's a club in Reading, a club in Newcastle. There is a club in Wolves. I've got that legacy brunch to complete in Brum. There's bare shows, bro. There's loads of shows. Everyone will be eating after this.
Everyone. But you think everyone's just gonna come in, like everyone wants to go clubbing in the first instance once this is over? Or do you think it's gonna take a bit of time for people to kind of get back into it?
What's Shaq on about? Is he on about yesterday's live? I'm not drinking.
Yeah, is that man you're drinking?
Oh, he means this.
Yeah.
Water, bro. Water.
You were dying from yesterday.
Yeah. So what was you saying? Sorry.
That's all right. No, I said, do you think it's going to take a while for people to get back into clubs once lockdown's over, or do you think everyone's going to just go ham on it, basically?
I agree with what Silk said yesterday. I think everyone's going to want to go out straight away.
See, your manager says will be a slow start. I think it'll be a slow start.
Ignore it.
I think it'll be a slow start, though, to be honest.
No, it's not going to be a slow start.
How's it going to be a slow start,
bro? We've been in our houses for how long?
But the problem is, Right, you've got
every DJ in here. You are gonna eat after this. Mark my words. Okay, you are gonna eat after this. We've got making up to do. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Problem is though, people might be scared, right? About like obviously.
Well, if that, well, yeah, but not everyone.
True. Not everyone.
Not everyone's going to be scared of it, are they?
Long table, that, yeah. See, like everyone's been on. Like when we were on your live yesterday, like even Jordan, he was bracking off his table. I'm looking Ruskee hour right after this.
Yeah, Silk. If you hit 1,500 viewers tomorrow night, screen record this. If Silk hits 1,500 viewers tomorrow at one time, I will DJ at one of your events for peanuts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit 1,500 viewers tomorrow,
1,500,
which you probably are gonna.
He can get that easy. If he was on 1,300, 1,400 last week, easy 15.
Yeah, exactly. But
I'd say 17. I'd say
17. 1,500 tomorrow. Old peanuts, bro. Like a Twix. Just give me a Twix or something.
Give me a Twix.
Or a Whisper. I like Whisper.
Malibu, right? Malibu.
Now, after all this, you know what I rate? The DJs in Birmingham, we've all been sticking together, innit? We've had a group chat. We've all been speaking together. We've all been there for each other. Big, small, doesn't matter. We're all in this together. We're all bedroom DJs now. All of us.
It's crazy. Like we're all in the same boat, basically.
Yeah. We're all bedroom DJs. So yeah.
He said, "Give me the dough."
I know. I'm trying to read. I don't know. Bro, I'm not trying to be nice here.
I'm trying to be nice. I'll come down, but no, it doesn't work you like that.
Enough, right? Half a Twix in.
What's a half a Twix? It's too expensive for him, man.
Moving like certain promoters, bro. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Yeah,
I shot from bro. Is there like
Silk was the one who thought of the group chat, which surprised me because, like you said yesterday, you know, you don't always get on with. Not that you don't get on with people, but there's this rivalry. He is right. There will always be a healthy competition with DJs, but we should never really compare each other. You know.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
So if let's say it was your birthday, who's on your lineup of DJs?
Oh, see, yeah, I'm going to say it, and if I don't mention you, I'm sorry, okay?
If you don't mention you're on the table, you're on the table, it's fine.
Amish has just said, for us, we're on a tight budget, so I can only book a couple, man, innit? My favourite DJs, I'm going to say my favourite DJs. My favourite DJ, I'm going to say it again. Scotty B, EZ, Silk, Colin Francis, DJ Khaled if I can.
As a DJ Khaled if you can.
But if it was in the UK, he don't even travel, so it would be Colin Francis, EZ.
That rider would be expensive though.
Yeah, but the pool would be crazy. You book EZ,
definitely.
it's a sellout.
Definitely.
Sold out, bro.
Okay, what order
though? EZ, Scotty B. Who else did I say? Silk. Obviously. I'd be EZ, Scotty B, Silk, Colin.
Well, you'd end with Colin.
No, what do you mean in time frame?
Yeah, like if
like
main set.
The main set
EZ.
EZ. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd put Silk after EZ because he can keep the crowd. I'd put Colin on before EZ because Colin is a bad boy house DJ, and then EZ would play the garage. I'd play Scotty B before Colin because he can probably shout. Or I'd swap them around, Silk or Scotty B, because Silk can play anything at any time. Mm-hmm. Scotty B can shut it down as well.
So I'm sure this has probably happened to you, or maybe it hasn't. But what's your take on warm-up DJs banging out?
Oh, bro, yo.
I see the bros straight up.
Yeah, man, fair man in there. I've witnessed my.
What are you like? What are you like?
There's been a time where I had a show on Boxing Day in Liverpool.
Yeah. And
the DJ played that many bangers, I just left.
You left?
I didn't even left. I left. I said, now I told the manager 3 times, why is he playing Rhythm and Gash? Hot Boy. This is when, like, this is like 3 years ago. Rhythm and Gas was the biggest tune in the clubs. Hot Boy, Bobby Schmurder, and all that. Lifestyle. He's playing all that. Well, see ya. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah,
I'm gone. See ya. It's contracted. It's contracted anyway. Playing all the bangers. Safe. I'm gone. See you later. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your night. Playing.
Is your contract?
There's 3 hours to go. You're playing all the bangers. See ya. Enjoy it.
Bye. In a bit. Is your contract like Nathan Dawes, where like it says you can't play these songs?
No, like, I've been asking Amish to do that for the last 3 years.
Okay, Amish, get on it. Yeah.
I've been asking. See, Nathan's smart, bro.
Because like his one is like where you can't play anything from like 2015.
He's had mad issues. He has with people where his tour manager Jay's had to stick it on him and that. Mad.
Oh my god. So like, but if you let's say if you didn't leave, do you kind of restart the whole night anyway? Is that like part of your set?
There's been times where like Scotty said, if I'm in Dubai, I'm not going home. I'm gonna have to manage it. And I've only done that once, by the way. I'm not a diva, but it's because we told them 3 times. And the more we told them, the harder it got. The tunes. It went in even more. Battery, my bad. And he went, basically, when I told the manager to tell him to calm it down, he played even harder, like tunes that were even bigger. So he was just there to just take the piss, really.
He was just taking the piss, but he was just playing for himself. He must have just been playing for himself, basically.
No, he was just being a pagan. Simple as that.
So, what's kind of popping for you in terms of tunes like grime? Because like, obviously, you're very urban DJ.
I'm not just urban, Most of the time I am.
But you prefer urban.
Yeah, I do. I do like house music as well. I just don't get the chance to play it, When me and Silk did Gate Crashers Thursdays, he would be playing like house bangers at like 2 a.m. He'd have like mashups or something that he'd done. He'd be playing like H to the Izzo, Martinez, brother, and it used to go off. That era, like 2013, where everyone would be. I called it Roadman House.
Roadman House, okay.
It was Roadman House, where everyone would be cutting shapes. There was no UK scene. There was no J-Hus. There was nothing. There was no there weren't a UK scene. It was just house and DJ Mustard, let's say, a few years after. That was when I loved house the most. But now I still love house. Yeah. Like there was Lance Morgan and that, Aaron Verone, who was DJ Panther. Yeah. That was sick. That era was sick. And them tunes still go off now. I call it Roadman House, Bomber. It is Roadman House. There used to be an event called Pandora's in Brum. Roadman everywhere. But it went off. It was sick.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this, right? Do you think 101 Club has like changed Birmingham, like the whole scene?
No,
you don't. Like you think?
How?
Okay.
How?
No, I'm just asking. Like, do you think like because of that club coming, more people have been going to Birmingham, or more DJs have been coming up?
It's only roadmen that come to Birmingham. Your average person who goes to a, let's say, a London club.
Yeah.
People who go to a London club or an Ocean Beach or a Marbella Maybank. No, not there, because roadmen go there as well. Like a Nuage.
Roadmen go there.
Like a Nuage, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, they don't come to Birmingham on a night out unless there's a Nuage on. 4 years ago, longer than that. 6 years ago, there used to be Nouveau. That was popping. Bamboo, still going now, but it's a younger fan base. It's way younger than what it used to be, but it's still good. And there was Bar 9. Those were the clubs. That was when Birmingham was big. But then bare shit happened. There was bare dramas happening, stabbings.
Yeah.
Gate Crasher closed down. Gate Crasher Thursdays was one of the best events going in Birmingham, if not the best. It was so sick. It weren't even students. It was just everyone just turning up in there. It was sick.
So do you think kind of like British culture has ruined that, or do you think that's...
A lot of clubs have closed down that I used to play at as well, like 195 Essex closed down, stabbing there. there was a place called Chili Whites in Leeds. That club was fucking sick. That club was so sick. There used to be a club called Bombar in Newcastle. Don't think that's open anymore. There used to be One Central in Manchester. That was one of my favourite events, called Jam. That was stylish and that. Loads of clubs closed down, but I think the best places to go for DJs and for people on the night out, Newcastle, London. I think Cardiff's quite good. Manchester, I don't think it's that good anymore. There's like 2-3 clubs. So yeah.
Have you had problems DJing with
Birmingham's
artists?
changed a lot. Birmingham has changed so much. Let me just tell my boy, Louis, I'm 5-0. Yeah, carry on, Karish.
No, I was just saying, have you had any problems DJing for artists or having to lock off a tune because of artist beef or something like that?
Wow, yeah.
Right, let's get into that. Let's just get into that. It's a bit of a meaty topic, yeah?
I don't want to tell you about the artists that have come up to me and told me to turn songs off, because that's just, I don't want to do that. That's probably just snitching.
Yeah,
but I will tell you about random people who've come up to me, because their name ain't going to get mentioned. No one's going to know who they are.
Yeah.
I played at a club with Scotty B before this lockdown, actually. I was told to turn off scraps. They said, turn it off.
Yeah.
I played at a club in Essex. I was told to turn off 9s.
Why?
Don't know. I don't know who these people are. They just come up to me and say, yo, I beg you turn this one off.
Yeah, literally, like, that's, yeah, Pete Montana.
6 man behind them, sharking me. Just turning me off, bro. I'm turning me off. I ain't going to start fighting in the club over a song.
P. Montana literally goes, this shit happens.
Yeah, P. Montana probably sees it a lot more than me, bro, because he's in London. But
bro, Croydon is the worst one for that.
I've never, Louis, my boy Romy, he used to take me to my shows. We did Croydon, a club called Silver in Croydon, bro. That was one of the best clubs for crowd reaction.
That's not there anymore.
I was playing everything in there. I was playing fucking Sneak Bow, Seabeers, 6-7, Fredo, 9s. No one ever batted an eyelid. But when it comes to like the outskirts of London, like Essex, Hertfordshire, and that, they're telling me to turn songs off. I don't know, bro.
I mean, you're still there. I mean,
I've had people ask me to turn off J-Hus. I've had people ask me to turn off Kojo Funds. I've had all that. Only in London though. I've never had it in Birmingham or anywhere.
Never had it in the Midlands.
Never. There's been people who I see in the club, and I just know them from just it's Birmingham. And I've played a song with someone they don't get on with. They ain't said anything to me. So yeah.
How are you with requests in the DJ booth and stuff? Do you take requests? Like, Silk goes, I don't do it.
I don't do it, but there's been times where someone's come up to me and showed me a song. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to play that. Yeah. So that's happened on a few occasions, but the worst one is, it's my friend's birthday. I don't care.
It's my friend's birthday.
Don't care. It's your friend's birthday, yeah, but the club's paying me to come here, innit? You paid to come into the club. I'm getting paid to DJ here. If it's a good song, I'll play it though. I'm not going to be like a wanker.
Oh, I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
What?
I'm leaving in 5 minutes. Like them ones. I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
Like, people have asked me to play Beyonce at 1 a.m. I'm not playing like. People ask me to play Bashment. And I'm like, most of the crowd's white. I can't play Bashment. They don't. 18-year-old Darren over there ain't gonna know Bashment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a Bashment DJ. I can play some of it, the bait stuff, but I don't really play Bashment. I do like listening to it, but I don't get a chance to play it in clubs because that's not my fan base. I do have a black and white and mixed race Asian fan. I have all different races as a fan base, but not a predominantly black fan base. So I won't be able to play too much Bashment.
So, also, what's your take on being an independent DJ and with an agency? What's your take on that? Like, are you independent or are you in an agency or were you in one?
No, I have a booking agent and a manager. That's Amish.
Yeah.
He works for an agency called Showcase PR, but I'm not with a book. I was with Echo for a bit but that didn't work out because when they've got gigs and Steph London, like they're going to want to get them shows, not me, because they're going to make more commission on them, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're better
So
off having
it's not.
someone who you're better off having someone who only focuses on you, or maybe two more people. When you've got gigs, Diplo, look, check their roster, bro. Like I'm at the bottom of, let's say, popularity because we're talking worldwide artists, bro.
Yeah.
I'd
So,
rather
but it just kind of depends, right?
Who knows what I'm about? Someone who knows where I play and what. They didn't really know what I did. They were booking me in places that I went there and I didn't like it. It like a club in Oldham. Like what?
Your face when you say that is too funny.
It's not that it's Oldham. It's that the club they're booking like the Beast off the Chase and that. Why am I going to play there, bro? Why have I worked this hard to play there? I'm not going to play there, bro. The Beast off. You know the Chase.
Yeah.
You know the fat guy.
Yeah. You're joking me.
I swear on my mum's life, bro. The Beast off the Chase.
The Beast.
Who else? God. The Beast off the Chase. Phil Mitchell.
Yeah. That just sounds like a student night. That's a student night, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but bro, no, I don't remember. This was a Friday night. I could. Big up Echo, though, man. They tried.
They tried, man. They tried.
I don't discriminate areas in it, but if it's not my fan base, there's no point me playing there.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
Phil Mitchell. I haven't heard of that one. Like, come down for a PA.
Yeah, it was the other one as well. Max Branning. That they were all doing PAs, bro.
They all did Tracy B.
Tracy B. Back me on this. You were telling me you haven't seen flyers where they've been on flyers. It's happened like probably 3 or 4 times. I played.
Gavin and Stacey. That's a Gavin and Stacey.
I'm like, yo, this is not good.
Yeah, literally though. Yeah, big facts. Gavin and Stacey.
I thought you would have known that being from London. They're the worst. They're like, it's like the pop clubs, isn't it? Like student pop clubs.
Essex. Actually, Kingston Prism, like Prism in Kingston. That one. They do a lot of those.
Yeah, I played there. There used to be. Was it Viper Rooms, Kingston?
Yeah, Viper. They got
That was
Prism and Viper Rooms.
Some of them. You see the outskirts of London.
Yeah.
They're the best ones.
Yeah, that's what.
Oceana, Watford, sick. Sick. So yeah.
Like, I feel like. Also, do you feel like that? You've got obviously the Mayfair clubs, right? And some DJs have said that the DJs who are running that right now are called fashion DJs. Do you think that's the case? Like, where it's more for their following because they've got all these girls, they're wearing the right things, they were Gucci this, whatever that, and they're not actually doing it for the craft of DJing, they're just in that circle. Do you feel like that's the case?
Yeah. But they don't earn a lot of money playing there. They do it because they do it. They don't need to book big DJs at them clubs because they have their own clientele. They don't even want to book UK artists at them clubs. Only Cirque will book UK artists. I think Tape have had like Octavian and that, but they'll do a guest appearance. They won't book them. They won't give them like 20, 30 bags where they'll give ASAP Rocky probably 60 bags.
Yeah.
But that's because it's a different world. The West End, though, you have to understand, it's a different.
It's world. Totally different. It's
completely different. Like the reason why they don't get paid a lot of money there is because you'll get tips. Like what Scotty B said, 2.5 bags. Yeah. Someone will give you a bag to wheel up a song. An Arab will give you 350 quid to play Bum Bum Tam Tam. So you don't really need to get paid a lot of money.
Is there a specific country that you want to DJ in, like, that you have?
Vegas, Miami. I've been to Miami on a holiday. There's a DJ at Live on Sunday called JSGtheDJ.
Yeah.
They leave the songs on there for so long. Like, they don't actually...
For like 3 minutes.
They don't mix. They just talk. They'll talk. They'll leave... You know that song, French Montana?
Yeah.
They'll let it play till, like, the Lil Wayne verse. It's mad.
That's what I was... Yeah, that's also what I say. Like, do you play... Like, over here, we don't really play the full songs. Like, you know, let's say with Stay Scheming, no one plays the French Montana bit of Stay Scheming. No. Like, no one can tell you that. No one can tell you that bit.
I leave the song on average for a minute. Hook, verse, hook,
Yeah.
done. Hook verse hook mix. Sometimes don't even get to that.
Just
So,
get
yeah.
the
It's just because you want to keep it boom, 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 boom. Like
Definitely.
energy, boom, boom. That's why.
hmm
So, yeah.
So would you ever do like the full scratch mix and like, you know, pull out all these things in a club, or are you just more about tight mixing and selection?
The mixing does play a part, but the crowd don't care about that anymore. They care about what you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
The only person who really gets shown for his technical ability is EZ, but that's garage. There's actually everyone standing there watching you in a rave, thousands of people. In a club, they just want to hear hits, bro. You don't even have to mix.
Mm-hmm.
You can just scratch it in. But I do mix. I do mix because they do notice when you take the channel down, put the other song that's coming in and take it back. They notice that, but that's all they really notice. For me, like.
Is there a go-to kind of song for you at like a certain period of time? So like, let's say it goes to like 12:30, pop in. Is there a go-to song? What's your song if you have one?
Not
let's
in
say it's like
particular, no.
Let's say it's like the ideal crowd.
What kind of night it is. It depends what kind of night it is, bro. Like if it's an urban night, I prefer it. There's been times where I've had to play a bit more commercial. They're harder challenges, and they make you think, oh. But yeah, the biggest song I like playing. I still like playing like the old 130 BPM songs. I still like playing No Type, Ray Shremmerd, and that. I think they still go off in the club. They're still hits, I think. And Work, ASAP Ferg, they still go off in the club.
Work is a tune.
I think they still go off.
That's a wheel up tune right there.
Yeah. Day. I haven't played that song in ages. That
Jay Valentine up.
I never get a chance to play it because I never do warm. I would love to do a warm up set one day.
I would like to see that though. I'd actually like to see that.
Yeah.
What we have done? We've done Viper Rooms on a Monday night for the last 10+ years and have booked near enough every urban night.
Yeah, sick. Where's that? Sorry. There's loads
Viper
of
Rooms. I don't know which.
I've done one in Sheffield. There's loads of them.
I don't even know. Old school banger. Do my sets. Wait, he does warm up. Kingston.
Yeah. Oh right.
I haven't actually been there.
Kingston. A while ago.
Ashley Williams is a DJ.
Is it?
I don't know.
The footballer. The footballer who's played for Swansea.
I don't know.
Anyway,
would you?
I want to answer that. Let's keep going, man.
Let's keep going. I don't know. Yeah. Would you suggest practicing DJing on YouTube or pay for a course?
Me personally, no. Not because I don't want to, because it's already there. It's already on YouTube. It makes no difference whether there's people out there. Better, the battery's fucking going. There's people who would be able to present it better than me. I'm not good with presenting things like that. So yeah.
Sorry, if anyone wants to ask any questions, can you like put it in the question thing, because I can't actually scroll up all the time. When do you reckon we can get back? Oh, we've already kind of answered that. Marbella or Ibiza for DJ?
Can't answer that, bro, because it might cause issues.
It might cause residency issues there.
It might cause issues. They're both as good as each other. Like, I couldn't put Marbella Maybank Holiday with Ocean Beach, the June date. It's too hard to pick.
Let's see what was in. So, any tips from your point of view about Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and how it helped you, bro?
Back in the day, it was popping for everyone. I think for now, it's took a dip because streaming's taken over. Streaming's taken over for most people have Apple Music, Spotify now. So for now, I can't really give tips on that. I think you just do mixes and see where it takes you, because how it was 3 years ago to how it is now, it's probably dropped 60-70%. Like, in terms of the traffic, people going on there and listening to mixes.
Right, Jess goes, when are you DJing in Essex?
I can't really say yet because obviously with this going on, I won't be able to know. But obviously, when this is back to normal, it'll all be on my Instagram.
What else have we got? How to deal with nervousness before a set.
Oh, okay. I was talking about this to Scotty B on PlayStation 2 days ago after your interview.
Oh, okay.
I can't DJ sober.
You have to be drinking.
I can't. I don't think I've DJ'd sober. When I say sober, I don't mean wankered. With at least 2-3 drinks. I suffer from anxiety in it, so I have to have a drink before I DJ. I don't know how it occurred. I don't know how it happened, but it just happened. As I became a bigger DJ, I just had to drink alcohol before my set. Not like binge drink, but at least 1 or 2 drinks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. Nathan Dorr, Ruskee loves a Carlin.
Yes, mate. Yes, my bro. I'll see you.
Big up Nathan Dorr in the building.
I
as well.
don't drink beer, but, Nathan, we would like you to come on here one day as well for Krish, man, because he's taking his time out to interview all the DJs. So
I appreciate that, Ruskee. I appreciate that.
I'd like to hear your interview on here for sure.
Wow. Okay, now this is. Yeah, so Nathan, if you're hearing that, yeah.
Biggest hip hop tune of all that goes off in the clubs. It's got to be Bobby Schmurder, hasn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Has
it been topped yet? Has it been topped yet?
I don't see. But there's loads though. There's like a go-to kind of. I don't know. I feel like that one pops off, but I also like Work. Like, Work is a good one.
That ain't hip hop though.
Oh, I
thought you meant Rihanna.
No. Yeah, Work remix. ASAP Ferg.
That is a contending, but I think Bobby Schmurder was.
You played
it all the way through, bro.
Okay, what about Fetty Wap? Trap Queen.
But listen, when you can play a song throughout the whole of the song, how is that regular? That's not regular, man.
Connor G goes Dreams and Nightmares.
See, look, even Dom said it. Dreams and Nightmares for a certain crowd.
That's a certain crowd, yeah.
20-year-old Fiat 500 Sarah does not know about Dreams and Nightmares. She knows about Bobby Schmurder. I'm on about Trap Lord, N1, The Roadman, to Sarah from Solihull. Everyone knows Bobby Schmurder. That song.
Oh my God.
Not everyone knows. I'm stating facts. Not everyone knows.
True.
ASAP Ferg Dreams and Nightmares. Only the real hip hop mans know about that.
People sending stuff on here. How many times have you pulled up a tune in a club?
I think I pulled up
one track.
I think I pulled up in Croydon. I think I pulled up that Sneak Bow Touch Your Button remix about 7 times. I think that or Lock Off Section Boys. That got wheeled about 7 times as well.
Lock Off is a tune.
That is a good feeling when you can wheel a song 7 times. Like, wow. Probably.
What about
set's gone, but
someone said Dior. What about Dior?
It's a song. Dior's a banger. It's still not there with the whole club, like the 20-year-old set.
Would you say 2014 was like the year for hip hop music, like that kind of
DJ Mustard era was the prime of hip hop. The DJ Mustard era with Ty Dolla $ign and T-Fly and Eric Bellinger, all them. That was when it was at its prime.
Definitely.
It's not that good at the minute, I don't think. I think UK's the one. Yeah.
Okay, some people are asking these questions I asked at the beginning because they only just joined now, so I'm just going to do it again.
How did I get into DJing? I was 15 in school. A guy who is 2 years above me had some debts I went round his house. I enjoyed it. I went and got some belt drive, ion decks, practiced in my room before school, 6 o'clock in the morning, and just loved it. That was it. That's all. That was it. The rest is history.
The rest is
like,
history.
There's loads, but that's why I started DJing. That was the reason.
Let's see. I've got loads of questions now.
What's the go-to rider?
Yeah, what's the go-to rider? That's what I got. Yeah.
What's on the rider? On the rider. Yeah. It's not as big. It's
Malibu for you.
I'm not a diva like Nathan Dorr. He probably has 8 Ciroc. We have, I think, 2 or 3 pineapple Ciroc, a bottle of JD.
Oh, I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. Yeah, I'm not a diva.
But he probably has more. Room temperature water. I don't know why that's on there. Obviously mixers. 2 or 3 hotels. Yeah. What most people get, like, yeah.
So, could you ever see yourself transitioning to the tech house scene? And if so, what would your dream be?
No, I wouldn't. I love hip hop too much. I do like playing house, but it's not my go-to genre. It's not.
Okay.
I wouldn't be accepted in the tech house scene because I don't do drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
All them man do drugs. All them tech, they're all like ketamine and that. So yeah.
Yeah. Best club you
DJ that atmosphere-wise. There's too many, but I'd say Silver Croydon. Wow. One Central Manchester. Wow. Ocean Beach, Ibiza. Wow. There's so many. I don't know. There's so many.
What, you wouldn't even put Ashwai up there now?
Yeah, of course, but
yeah,
it's hard to get the crowd there, you know. It's hard.
Is it?
Really, really hard.
Is it because it's a lot of warming it up?
You've played there. It's hard to get the crowd. Even he'll tell you it's hard to get the crowd there. They're waiting for Tiny Temper. It's hard.
Yeah. Sorry. Would you would you ever do a 4-hour in? I think it's Anapa again.
Yeah, definitely, man, for sure. The reason why I moved to Club Ice now, not Black and White, because it's bigger in there. It's just better atmosphere in there, I think, like when you fill it, if it's full. It's hard to do 4 hours in them big clubs though, man, because you can't play. Like, you have to be really, like, play hitters for 4 hours, and it's hard in them clubs. You can't, especially like when
the crowd there is different. It's not like
in Black and White you can play old school R&B. It's just a different environment. But that Club Ice, it's more of like an arena / show. So you have to try and keep up with the consistency of the music. Otherwise, you get them saying, people are at the bar.
I said, when you next off to Turkey, them corners need to...
This is my boy. This is my boy. So I don't know why you're saying that. Yeah, my hairline's fucked.
It's still decent. It's all right, you know. It's a nice. It's all right.
It's there. Look at it.
What's the hairline saying?
It's there. But here, see, it's there. It's going. But we're moving it.
Let's find some more questions. So someone's asked biggest highlight of your DJing career.
Like a DJing for Chris Brown in Barcelona. Actually for him though, not pressing play.
Yeah.
DJing for him. We was only supposed to do 6 tunes. We went on for like over an hour.
So what's the best app or website to get music from?
What to buy music?
What do you use to get your music from?
DJ City, but they're not very updated at times.
That's the problem. It's hard because I'm on like 3 different ones.
It's either DJ City. Usually I use that for intros, but I have my ways of research that I can't disclose because that's my way of getting songs.
Sorry.
You know,
sorry, yeah, that was.
I can't disclose that. But you know what? I won't lie. If it weren't for my boy Louis, he brought me on a lot of tunes before they blown. Like he brought me on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He's responsible for a lot of tunes that I used to put in mixes that were popping because he has that ear. He was just sick. I don't know why he's not a DJ. But yeah, he helped me with music. Obviously, you're going to need a bit of a hand to research music always. Don't matter who you are. Particular
Any particular laptops?
Laptops and MacBooks never let me down. Decks for beginners, any decks. I had belt drives, the worst you can get, the worst decks you can get. Just get decks where you're able to learn how to DJ. Doesn't matter what you get, as long as you can actually mix on them, get them. And then,
Someone said when you releasing the Stardom tune.
When we can do the video, really. Like, when we can do the video, we'll release it. If it's right for him, timing, we'll do it, for sure.
You ever gonna play with me on Warsaw?
Yeah, I am. Send me a message on PS, DJ_Ruskee. Just say I was in the live, let's play, and I will play. So
best way to learn how to DJ? I kind of just learned for myself and from YouTube.
See, my boy from school taught me. I was going around his house, and that's so. You kind of need someone to teach you, man. Or if you haven't got someone to teach you, YouTube, and then you just, you know what, with me, it's weird because I woke up one day and I knew how to DJ.
You just knew, yeah?
Nah, I feel like something just clicks in your brain. Like you're trying to master when to press play, when to beat match. Something just clicks in your brain and you know how to do it. I can't explain it. It's so weird. It's like you're subconsciously thinking about it and it just, you're like, oh, I've got it. And then boom, you just practice from there. That's how I done it.
So any embarrassing moments when you've been DJing?
Oh, I've been punched out.
What? You've been punched? Oh my God.
Not whilst DJing. Whilst leaving the club, I've been punched in the face. Can't tell you what happened after that because a madness happened.
PG, yeah.
Anyway. The guy was outside basically, and then a madness happened with my mates and that. But
where was this?
This was it. I can't say because he might be watching the live.
Okay. He might be watching the live.
But there was a club. There was a power cut in the club before. Yeah. Not the lights though, just the decks. And basically, it was a power cut for about 5 minutes, and everyone was booing, and they were singing "Why Are We Waiting" and all this.
Yeah.
And it's a power cut. What can you do in that situation? There's been times where the laptop's crashed, or a DJ who's panicking to get off. We're changing over and the DJ's panicking, he's ripping all the wires out, the music's locked off, people are booing, shit like that, bro. But the most embarrassing was when there was a power cut for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, that's long as well. That's a long 5 minutes.
Everyone was singing "While We're Waiting."
What's your take on the underground UK/US artists and like that scene?
I try my best to promote people who haven't blown yet, such as Sammy. Like I said, there's a lot of underground people who I listen to. Sammy being one of them. My boy showed me a guy called Jack Harlow in the US.
Yeah, Jack Harlow. Yeah,
he's only just blowing up now.
Yeah.
See, we were listening to him 6 months ago. My boy was probably listening to him over a year ago. But Jack Harlow, he's going to be the next big thing.
He blew up from TikTok as well. Like all of these songs, like even what Silk was saying yesterday, that all of these songs are blowing up from TikTok as well.
Yeah,
that's how everyone's getting to know.
I think he's going to be the next biggest white rapper. You've got your G-Eazys and that, but I think he has a talent. His song's massive. Put him in. Jack Harlow. The song's called Warsaw.
What's Poppin'? There's What's Poppin' as well. That's a good tune.
Yeah. That song.
Yeah. Would you be up for a DJ clash against 3/4 other DJs in the UK? Like UK DJs?
How would you do it though? This is the thing. I've had this discussion. How would you do it? How would you do a clash, sort of thing?
It's kind of like you'd have to do an event, right?
What?
Does it mean like mixed clash or genre clash?
Yeah, like it's hard to say what. It depends, probably, but it depends what the rules are, isn't it? If it's dubs, put me up against Silk. Forget it. I'm not doing it.
Don Brian goes, when you releasing Gangway?
Oh, bro, the guy's in jail. He didn't want the song to come out before he went to jail, and he doesn't want to release the song now he's in jail. So that song's never coming out. That ship has sailed.
Oh my god. See, like the thing is, right? It's sad about Pop Smoke because he was on the rise. Like, what, within 6 months he blew up.
Yeah. That was a weird one, Pop Smoke. How he died.
Because what, like, Welcome to the Party dropped last year, April, I think, or March, something like that, and he popped off in the UK within 5-6 months.
Yeah, I don't. It's mad how he passed away though. Like, obviously we know he got murdered, but was it an inside job? Or
they didn't release anything. They didn't really release a lot on that. No Django's worst gig you played at.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, let's get.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you because I never DJ'd at it.
The one you said that you left at.
No. That one isn't the worst. It was popping in there, but he just took the piss. Okay.
Think about how you're gonna word it.
I had a deal with a girl called Charlotte from Deltic. She does all the clubs, the Deltic clubs. Yeah. She does the Prisms, you know, what Deltic owned, the Prisms and all that, yeah? She was doing really well. I liked the Southamptons and all that. Now, she booked me for this club in Cambridge, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it urban? I'm looking at the pictures, it's a bit iffy. It's like stag do sort of club. 40-year-old single men sort of club. I'm like, why have they booked me here? I've gone in there, and I wasn't wrong. It was that kind of club. I left. I didn't play because it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And she was on the phone going mad, saying, why have you gone? Why have you left? And I'm like, because we've been doing so well with all the urban stuff. You booked me here. I don't know why. Was it to get so many bookings in so that you could knock the fee down as a total? Let's say they book me in 20 clubs, the fee will go down. So I felt a bit violated. So we fell out, and that was it. Yeah.
Someone said, who makes the most money, promoters or DJs? It depends on the gig.
DJs.
Right?
DJs. You think Calvin Harris ain't earning more than any promoter?
Well, yeah, definitely, yeah.
In the UK, probably promoters, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean they take a good cut.
Their promoters make the most. Fair enough. Fair enough. Some of us make good money DJing, but not all of us. And the promoters are making good money DJing.
What's the best club in the world you've been to? What is that, DJ or just been to in general?
What's the best club you... Oh, wow, that's a sick question. Either White Dubai or...
White Dubai's crazy.
Mad Abu Dhabi, wow.
Mad is crazy. That's a crazy club.
Mad Abu Dhabi or Live Sunday in Miami. Live on Sunday.
Yeah, Live, yeah.
Club
I went
Live
Saturday, but not Sunday. I'd say Mad, though. I've been Mad.
Yeah, of course, Mad. I went there for the Grand Prix. It was good.
Yeah.
But it's because it's Club Live, bro. It's that PG and that in there just chilling.
Yeah,
Mayweather. That's, No, I've never DJ'd in the USA. I don't think any UK DJ, I don't know if Westwood has played in the US. That is a goal for me, but yeah.
Same. How would you recommend getting into clubs
as a new DJ? If you want my honest advice, offer to DJ for free. Go there on a night out with your friends, take a mix CD or something, and ask them if you say you're willing to play for free. I did that and it worked. So I'm only going to give you the advice that I did.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only way, unless you know someone who knows the owner.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing it all solely by yourself, that's what I'd do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if other DJs have played in the US, I was unaware of it. If he has, big up. Fair play, sick.
What's this? Do you get do you have have to get copyright to play songs in clubs?
Most clubs pay for PRS. Is it PRS? The PRS registered? Is it PRS
Something
license?
PRS.
But only the big clubs pay for that. No one really pays for that.
Yeah.
The thing is, you see the labels. Is it Cheyenne? Yeah, it's Cheyenne.
Yeah.
The thing is, Cheyenne, the labels and all that, they want the songs to be played in the clubs.
Yeah, because that's how they get money.
The song's getting played in the clubs. If your song is popping in the clubs, it's popping on Spotify the next day when they wake up and they say, "What was that song last night?" That is why they don't really, moan about paying for rights in clubs, because that's where a lot of the promotion comes from. Am I wrong?
No, that's literally how it is. Favorite artist right now?
I like Dave, man. Dave's so sick, bro. He is for me. Dave, Huss, them.
Yeah,
young ads, them. Yeah. My favorite. The best artist from Brum, for me, was KB. KB was. I don't know if you know KB's. Chris.
No.
Wow. Go on YouTube and watch him, bro. Wow. Yes, Grinch. I see you, bro.
Right, it's good. What's your favorite? I think. What's your favorite beat transition to use for smooth? I don't know if that's. I'm gonna put it up here. What's your favorite? Is it best transition? Sorry, to use for smoothness.
What? I don't get that. I don't get that question. Do you get it?
No. Is it talking about like effects or
my favorite mix?
Favorite.
I don't get that question.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe resend it or
come
rephrase
back to
it.
that. Come back to that. I don't get that question.
Also, one thing. Live's gonna cut off in 40 seconds.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Cool. We'll come back. Let's do it. This is literally. You should have done this last night. Why were you cut off at 11, bro? I was like, what's going on?
Neighbours, bro.
Neighbours. Guidelines, man.
Neighbours. People said do it for your headphones. You can't do that, bro.
You can't do, yeah.
You can't do that. It comes out of the channels, man. The sound. See,
I said to Silk and Day Day as well, I never stay on a live for that long. I stayed on till like 1 a.m. in the morning, man.
I did it. So next week, everyone wants to come back again. Why would I want to rinse myself out this week? I was like, oh, yeah. True.
You're
just making it harder for myself.
Right, it's going to cut out, yeah? We'll come back, yeah? Everyone come. Like, I appreciate you doing this though. Like, I appreciate you just joining.
This is a time where we all come together and discuss it, and because we're all in the same boat. Simple as that. None of us are doing what we enjoy, so let's all come together and discuss it all.
Definitely. Like, and also like what you're saying about all the Brum DJs got a DJ group and everything. Like, we've got the same. Like, everyone just needs to kind of come together, consolidate. Just it's like a family kind of thing because everyone's in the same boat.
Of course. Before all this happened, there was possibly a bit of tension in the air with certain DJs in Birmingham, but now it's all changed because of this group chat, which is good.
Yeah, literally what Connor said, we're all bedroom, like literally, we're all in the same boat. We're all DJing from our rooms or from our little studios.
We all do our thing. I'm glad. I appreciate how much this means to you. You doing this live, because
bro, like you don't understand. You don't understand because like I don't want to look like some fanboy or whatever. You know what I mean? But like when I followed people from like 2 years ago, I followed you maybe 2.5 years ago, and and literally since then I've always been looking up to you guys as a DJ. So
this is why it's good. It's good for people to come in here and see what we do behind the clubs.
Definitely.
So, anyway, let's carry it on.
Do you see like? So, do you have a job alongside DJing, or do you treat your DJing as like a permanent job?
No, this has been my full-time job for.
Do you regret that now or not?
What regret? What?
Do you regret that now being a full-time job because obviously, like at this point, no one's actually getting money, or do you think?
Oh no, it's good. It's fine.
You like it?
Yeah, it's fine, isn't it?
You're probably like behind yourself. You're like, oh. Should have got a job.
No, of course not.
Like Jamie said, playing PlayStation's my job.
How much were your teeth as well?
They were free.
Is it?
They were free from Turkey Dental Centre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like we was discussing earlier about the about DJs quitting to like you have to make that. If I was still working, I wouldn't have the fan base that I would have now if I was still working full time. It's one or the other. Simple as that. But yeah, I do get what you mean. Like now, no one's earning, but we'll be earning again.
Yeah. If you weren't a DJ, what profession would you be in? That's kind of hard, but
I don't know. I couldn't answer that. I couldn't answer that. Probably fraud.
Okay, so it's probably fraud. Oh my god. Okay, he rephrased the question. He said, "What's your go-to / favorite way to transition smoothly to the next track?"
Still don't get that question. Do you?
I feel like maybe he means.
Let me read this properly. What's
your
go-to favourite way to transition smoothly to the next track?
You still don't get it?
Oh, yeah. Mixing at the end of a hook. I don't like mixing at the end of like a verse and then the hook's supposed to come in because then everyone's about to sing the hook and you've already mixed the next tune. So yeah, that's probably what you mean. After the hook, I mix. Well, I try to. If you ever played for Villa, where would you want to play? Striker, bro. Even though I'd be shit. Be like Peter Crouch up front.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, this one. Best ear protection.
Yo,
you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so do you ever have your monitor up high in the booth? Or
no. That's why I don't have ear protection. If you need ear protection, it's because you've had the monitor too loud. I don't have the monitor loud. There's like Shaq. I know Shaq 5, he has it so loud. Bro.
Yeah, I like it loud.
So loud. Not even just him.
Shaq, I rate you, yeah.
I think Dominant as well. They have it so loud. Like, fucking ears are fuzzing and that when I come out the club.
See, I prefer when it's loud because I'm like, I can't really hear the music from the speakers coming out, so I like to have it right here.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro.
Have you ever wanted to DJ for Carnival?
No, I don't really play dancehall music and that, man.
But like, it's kind of changing though.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah. Then if that's the case, but I thought it specialised in like Afrobeats.
Yeah.
I do play a bit of that, but I don't really specialise in that.
They do, but like it's crazy how it's changed because before it used to just be soca, Afrobeats, dancehall, and then now there's a lot of stages now where it's just drill, hip hop, R&B. Obviously, like some areas of Notting Hill, it's just mainly soca, but there are some stages now that they do drill.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully, where DJ Khaled is.
What, like living in Miami?
Maybe not 5 years though. Maybe not 5. It's a big hope. That is the end goal. I do want to be where DJ Khaled is, obviously. If your dreams aren't unrealistic, they're not big enough.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. If that's the same, is that the same?
You've made up your own saying, it's fine.
Yeah.
You tried.
Yeah, but that is the end goal, to be like DJ Khaled. I like what Steel Bangles is doing.
Yeah, definitely.
He's someone who I would like to be.
Right.
Like,
Serato
in
Records.
terms of artist / DJ, that is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Serato will record box. For me, Serato.
Yeah,
For
I mean,
me,
I've got both.
Serato.
I've got both, but if I'm DJing abroad, I'd use record box because I just plug in the USB into the CDJ and that's it.
What their man just said, Dens and Corey. That's it.
Yeah.
And believe me, it does scare me. It does scare me. Wanting to be that big.
Yeah.
But I believe I can do it.
You could, well, bro, if you're already up here, like, come on, this.
Oh no, but you see what you say up here.
Yeah.
In my head, I am. It's because it's normal now. This is nothing to me.
Mm.
All this is nothing. When I have that big house, like that big mansion, and you know, the kids and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm DJing. I'm going on private jets to DJ. One day in Vegas, the next day Japan. That's when you're clear.
True. I think it's relative, right? Because I look at what you're doing and I want to be like that, and then obviously because you've kind of accomplished that, and you're like,
I don't want. I'm not forgetting the achievements. Like,
yeah.
If I look back now, and this is where I wanted to be, like 4 years ago. Well, not 4, probably 5 years ago. So yeah.
Do you go through your set playlist before you do it at a gig, or do you smash it live?
Sorry, I was putting a snuzz in. Do you go through your set playlist before you do a gig, or do you smash it live? When it was something like Ushuaia, where I didn't know what the crowd was going to be like, then yeah. When I do Insta Lives, I actually do a set playlist because I've never really done a live properly, and I'm doing everything like house and that, and it's all muddled up, so I like to organise it all. But 9 times out of 10, no, I just do it off the top of my head.
Do you like you like doing it freestyle?
Yeah. I feel like that's... Sometimes I would get lost in the sauce, then I'm like, shit, what do I play?
Do you not get tired after that, though? Because it's so tiring when you're always thinking on a spot like that.
Yeah.
Literally, like, you know, you get your lower back issues.
Yeah, like... there's been times where I'm half an hour in and I'm like, shit, I don't know what to play now. I have like I'll call it DJ block, I do. I've had a few DJ blocks.
Yeah.
You have writer's block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you use for production?
Right there.
Sorry, bro, you there? Is it me who's frozen or is it you? I can't tell.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, you're just loaded still. I can hear you, but you're just loading. Right. Let's get it going. Okay. I have to go through the whole list now.
I
that's
got
all
a
right.
message and they were like, it's urgent. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm in a live, man.
That's cool, don't worry. It's cool.
Yeah, sorry guys, man. Yeah, carry on.
I don't know what we were talking about. I can't lie with you.
I'm sorry, man. It's been a good interview, though, and we'll carry on, though. Let's carry on.
Yeah, definitely, though. Appreciate it, though. Like, really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's when someone messaged you saying it's urgent. I'm not...
You have to. What record pools do you get your music? Okay, he kind of said he didn't want to say.
No. Record pools, I'll tell you. Just DJ City.
Yeah,
but,
DJ City.
But, like, they're for intros. But actual new music that isn't out yet. I can't discuss that.
Can't disclose that one.
Yeah. Everyone has
some
their
algorithm.
own way in it. You'll find your way. Hot new, all right, I'll give one. Hot new hip hop's one, but it's not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard because, like what you were saying, City's good, but it's with the updated stuff is quite slow with that.
Yeah, hot new hip hop is one. DJs are a bit slow with it, but yeah.
If any DJs know, I use BPM Supreme as well. That one's good. BPM.
Yeah, we were talking about the DJ block. Yeah, I've had DJ block before. Do you ever experience DJ block?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Well, it might not be a thing, but to me, is a thing. DJ block is where your mind just goes blank when you're DJing. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but my mind just goes blank. It's happened. Not a lot, 1 in 30 sets where I do not know what to play. I don't know what it is. It's like something.
Do you kind of wait till like the end of the song?
Yeah, I do not know what to play.
Yeah. How do you kind of deal with that? Do you just like get on? Like, how do you deal with it?
You don't. You just play. You just play what you think's best, and then you lose. It's when you lose your rhythm and your momentum. That's what it is. DJ block. You lose your momentum. I don't know what it is. I think it's based on the crowd as well.
That one we've already answered, but yeah.
Yeah, DJ. Is it? Oh, DJ Eyes. Yeah, I 9 times out of 10 freestyle. I look at the crowd. I stereotype the crowd, and I think, yeah, I know what they'll like.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that where you can stereotype a crowd, looking at them, thinking, I know what they're gonna like?
I kind of have an idea. I have a rough idea. When I see like a couple European people, I kind of think, okay, like I play a lot of Latino reggaeton, so when I kind of do that, I'm like looking at them. I'm like, okay, I feel like they know these tunes, and most of the time it's right. But yeah, I don't really like to stereotype the crowd because I'm not sure, because I'm not really good at that, so I'm not really sure who's feeling what. But also going on with that, do you dabble in other kind of genres as well? Do you kind of just stick to the hip hop, R&B, bashment?
R&B, hip hop, sometimes house, sometimes bashment, UK rap. I did loads of old UK rap last night on the live.
Yeah.
People loved it. So I do. Whenever I get a chance to play songs that I don't usually play, it's a blessing. I'm sick of playing the same songs.
What are your guys' home DJ setups? I'll go show one.
I have the CDJ Nexus 2, DJ 900 Nexus 2. Yeah.
I just got a controller. I don't have CDJs.
Yeah, whatever. It's the same though, bro. It's the same. You mix.
Yeah.
Cool. You go on live, the same song's gonna come out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm looking to save up for turntables though. I want to get vinyl. I want to use have you ever wanted to go vinyl, or have you kind of stick with CDJs?
No, I would never go to vinyl now. It just seems. I've done it. I grew up on it. I learned how to DJ from vinyl. There's no point going back to it. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
I know turntablists are a thing, but no, not for me.
Do you use HID?
Not for me. No, I use straight Serato. I don't even trust the wire from the mixer straight into the laptop.
I had that problem.
I use a box.
I had that problem.
I use the SL2. It's never really let me down, touch wood. So yeah.
It's just a hefty thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't trust the mixer into the box, because I'm doing it. I set it up and it doesn't play, so I'm not doing it. I don't want to learn all the technicalities of it. I'll just use the box.
Have you ever played on a controller in a club or big event?
No, never. Not that I don't wanna. I have a technical rider in it. The technical rider is DJ 900 and Pioneer CDJs. Gotta be 2000s, surely.
It has to be,
It's gotta be USB. I've been to a club before that didn't even have a USB, and I'm like, huh? Yes, Alak. I see you, bro. Yes, Alak. Big DJ from Paris.
Alak, yes, from Paris, yeah. Literally, I know that. Yeah, so would you, with him in the building, would you ever dabble in like French music and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, he showed me. He's bought me. We played in Marbella together a lot.
Yeah.
At Sisu.
Well, in Sisu as well.
He's played a few French songs, and he doesn't know this, but I've had a sneaky Shazam and took it. The World Cup song's the best French song for me. That's hard. I like what's her name? She done that song, Jaja. What's her name?
I don't know what her surname is, but yeah, I know.
Aya Nagura, something. Yeah.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. CDJ 800.
Oh, I've been there. They were sick though. Baseline days. Bad boy decks.
Yeah.
How can you get your first
Yeah.
Offer to DJ at the club for free. Smash the set. See what happens. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's it. Aya Nakamura, sorry. I said no. Wow. I was miles off it. Wow. What a disgrace I am. Wow. Sorry, Alak. That